Hello. Lower my music. Can I put a filter on? Because I just love filters. Let's be honest. I love filters. I love to play. Okay, how about sparkles? Ooh, I love me some sparkles. All right, my people. How about butterflies? This one's cute. All right, I think I'm going to do the sparkles today. Okay, cool. All right, my love. So just coming on. If you're here, if you're joining me, say hi. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Court. Hi, my love. I'm so glad you're here, babe. We didn't get to see each other today, but you're here. And I'm just jumping on real quick to say hello to everyone. I've been in a really tender space coming out of my cycle last week, this past weekend. And just feeling a lot, just really being pulled, hi, my love, into the deep waters of my heart and my soul. And I'm also launching a new program and just like in the fields and prepping for this of where I'm going to take these women, because it's such an initiation into your heart and your soul, and not many women have been initiated into their heart and their soul. So I just wanted to come on and to really share with you, my own journey, just a little bit of my own journey of how I came to know my heart and my soul, and what a transformation it's given me, and what a transformation I've been through in healing my heart and coming really close to my heart and understanding my heart and creating a relationship with my heart and opening the lines of communication between me and my heart. I'm covered in goosebumps because it's been a journey unlike any other. It's fed me, it's fulfilled me, it's filled the hole that I had in my chest for a very long time. It filled the emptiness that I felt. It healed the self-judgment and the self-criticism that I had over myself. It healed my anxiety that I had. It healed my panic attacks that I was having. And it continues to heal me layer by layer. The deeper I go, the more healed I am. And it's like my own inner healer has been activated, and I'm on this planet to teach other women how to heal themselves, because you have your own inner healer within you. And I am honored to do this work. I'm honored to show women the way of how to connect with themselves, how to be with themselves, how to love themselves to wholeness. Like, that is this path. It's how can I love myself back to wholeness? Right? Because along the way, along the heartbreaks and the pain and the hurt and all the shit that happens to us in our lives, we break, right? We break, we hurt, we suffer. We experience pain and hurt and sadness and grief and loss. We love and we lose. Like, that is the truth of life, right? And it's like, what can we do to really to be there for ourselves as women, to come close to our heartbreak, to come close to our pain, to come close to our heart and our soul, and to actually ask and sit with and be curious about what we're feeling, get to know our feelings rather than pushing them away or judging them or shaming them or trying not to feel. It's like, wait a minute, why am I feeling this? What's going on within me? And being curious, my loves, being curious about what it is you're feeling and what you're going through. Right? Rather than judging and shaming yourself for feeling what you're feeling. It's like, how can I come closer to myself right now? Because right now I'm in need of love. I'm in need of being held. I'm in need of comfort. And it's like, that hole that we can feel inside as women, or that heaviness that we feel, or like that disconnection that we feel, is only healed with one thing. And it's healed with your own love, my loves. And that is what I have learned along my path these last 4 years of starting very disconnected from myself, very much in panic and fear and suffering and in my head, and always questioning, and very disconnected from my body. That's where I started. And it wasn't until I learned how to start coming close to myself, entering my own shadows, entering my own depths, being with my heart and all the things I had been through along my life, It wasn't until I started to come very close to myself and develop a very intimate relationship with myself that I started to heal. And I started to peel every layer back, and I started to go into the shadows, every nook and cranny of my being. I went there because I was like, I'm curious about myself. I want to know myself. I want to know the light, and I want to know the dark. And I always say, like, you want to soar, you want to take off, you want to fucking fly. Well, guess what? You got to go deep, because the deeper you go, the higher you fly. Right? The more we experience our own sadness and our grief and those emotions that are very uncomfortable. Yes, they're uncomfortable. They're not fun. They're unpleasant sometimes. But guess what? Like, the more I experience my grief, the more I go into my heartbreak, my loss, the pain that I've suffered along the way, the hurt, the deeper I go into that, the more I can experience more of my ecstatic bliss, of my divine true nature, of happiness, because I'm like, wow, I've been to the depths of myself. I've felt that. And it's like you open up more of yourself, and you can experience higher states as you experience the lower states, right? So it's like, I don't know, just sharing with you, my loves, my beauties, the only thing that's standing in between you and the most beautiful, radiant life is your own disconnection with self. It's like your own wall that you've built between you and your truth, you and your heart, you and your feelings. And I'm here to normalize feeling. Like, let's get really fucking vulnerable. Like, I'm all about being super vulnerable. Like, let's do that. Let's have a really honest heart conversation. What's going on in your world? What are you dealing with? What are you struggling with? Let's provide a safe space for you to feel comfortable and open and safe to show up and share what's on your heart. Because it's not all fucking rainbows and happiness and butterflies all the time. Like, right now, where I am right now this week, coming out of my cycle, like, I'm in it. I'm not like, woo, turned on. Like, there's that little part of me, yes. But right now, she's not front and center. What's front and center right now is my loneliness that I feel sometimes, right? My hurt from my breakup that I had last year. Like, that's what's front and center. And all that comes up when I'm, like, around my cycle. Those tender spots within me of, like, my God, am I ever going to experience relationship again? Am I going to be loved again? Like, am I going to be single for the rest of my life? Like, these are all my insecurities, right? And I'm a very straight and open person. Like, here's my heart. This is what I'm dealing with. And I do this because I'm honest. I'm fucking honest. I have nothing to fucking lie about. Like, this is me. This is my heart. This is what I go through, what I'm dealing with, right? And I share this because it's real. It's real. It's so real. So I ask you right now, what are you dealing with? What are you struggling with? What's on your heart? What's begging for your attention? Right? Like, let's be honest, because it's in that spaciousness where you actually tend to and see and feel and give your presence to. That's what actually starts to, like, heal it. And it doesn't feel like so dismissed. And it doesn't, like, hang out in the shadows, right? And we don't have to run from it or distract it, or we don't have to numb it, right? We can actually sit with it and be like, oh my God, wow, I'm here for you. I get it. I understand. I fully understand. And I want to show up for you in every way I can. And I'm going to be here for you, right? So that's the relationship that is created when you know how to come close to yourself, my loves. And that's what heals, babes. That's what heals your heart. That's what takes you deep within. That's what uncovers your heart. That's what uncovers your vulnerability. That's how you become a heart-centered woman, is by sharing your true feelings about how you feel about the world. It's truth. And people can feel you. When you're in your heart, people can feel you. Right? And there's a lot of, disconnection between people. Like, people are very on the surface with one another. There's not a lot of true heart connection. So I'm about to go live in my group for our call today. And, I enter the space as I am, not putting any extra pressure on myself for how I'm feeling today, and knowing and trusting that exactly how I feel is exactly what these girls need to hear, right? So I just wanted to share that with you of like, it's okay to feel what you're feeling. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to, be heartbroken or missing what once was, or feel tender or feel soft and gentle and like, in pain or whatever it is. It's like, let's normalize what you're feeling. Give yourself permission to feel, because it's okay to feel. So with that said, if you're feeling like you need a safe space, if you're feeling like you need help, if you're feeling like you need support, if you're feeling like you need to be held, if you're feeling like you're holding a lot within and you don't know what the fuck to do with all of it, get help. And I'm here because I'm taking a group of women on a heart healing journey. And if you've been called and you've been feeling like you need help or you need healing or you want to heal yourself, right? Then let's do it. Let's do it. I would be honored to lead you and to serve you and to teach you the ways to activate your own inner healer so that you can step into more freedom and peace as a woman and vulnerability, and allow your heart to be seen so that other people can feel you and really see you and truly help you and give to you and provide for you, right? That's my invitation, my loves. So, there's something very special about a woman who's tapped into her heart, okay? Because she's tapped into her own radiance and she's free to be who she is no matter what. And she knows that she's worthy and that she's loved no matter what. And there's something very special about a woman like that. Okay, so if you're looking for change, if you're looking for support, for help, if you're looking for like the next step, if you're looking for that inner fulfillment and that inner love that you want to give to yourself because you know you deserve it and that you're worthy of it, and or maybe you don't feel like you're worthy of it and maybe your whole world around you is like falling apart, well, that's a big sign that something is calling on you, right? So here's my invite to you. We're going on a major heart healing journey for the next 6 months in a group with me as your leader, other women who are on the same journey and desiring the same thing that you are desiring, which is a life of fulfillment and joy and peace and happiness and wholeness, right? If that's you, reach out to me, DM me, and we can chat and see if you're fit for this group. And yeah, that's all I really want to say. Okay, my loves. If you have any questions, always know that you can reach out to me, message me. I'm only a DM away. All right, my loves. I'll see you soon. Bye.